been a popular mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Temple Owls offense will have the opening possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not.
There he goes! Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The give is to Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Here's the handoff. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the big fella.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
And the Owls line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moving away from pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
What an easy way to get some free yards. I got an athletic quarterback that can do this. I can bootleg him to his right, make it a pass-run option. If he wants to take a shot down the field, so be it. But if not, just chew up some ground and go get a positive play.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill and be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Owls. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Graves. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Chanticleer. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Off play action on first down. Got him downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to UCLA.
Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. on the option. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Power football with the run.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Looking for a gap. It's Young. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Leaves it with the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, he hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. A low line drive and not his best work. Slips through the line. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He leaves it with his back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. He's now up to 75 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. On third and short, the power run here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. With jet sweep pass. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he'll just get rid of that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the ground, it's Allen. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north.
Turning it on! They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. And the Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Can't get him to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you toss the ball to your running back to get him on the edge and try to get some space, but my goodness, there wasn't any space. He broke one tackle, but still wasn't enough. More guys coming after him really fast.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
He's got it. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Chanticleers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Temple lining up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Shanta clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll immediately call timeout.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Shanta clears, send out the punt unit. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here.
Gonna take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it, so the windows are not going to be very big.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Leaves it with the back. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We'll try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He now has 108 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Owls! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Edwards. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down himself. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Toss to the left. Powers through the defender. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Denson. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. So first down will open up the final period. Back to throw, it's Douglas. Moves away as he feels pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. So now it's second and long. The give to the back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I'm going to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Using his legs, it's Allen. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down. Looking for more. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The shot that clears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They'll run the screen, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
At the 19-yard line. Now.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Coastal! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with the lone back. Breaks into the open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The pitch to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pressure coming. Right on the money. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Denson. Finds his target down the middle. And the 45 on his way. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
And that's another shot.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, shot to clear. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's Denson. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. The run to the right. Sweet cut there. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field.
Timeout.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing it in big one.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
Thanks so much for